Hamas, but because of the lurking presence of Hezbollah in Lebanon. There are fears of an escalation in the north, of Israel getting caught in a two-front or even a three-front conflict. The question on everyone's mind is this: will Hezbollah join the war, especially after today's events?
Before this meeting, I had the chance to meet separately with Prime Minister Najib Mikati and also Syed Hassan Nasrallah, the Secretary General of Hezbollah.
You heard him. Iran's foreign minister is in Lebanon. He met with the Hezbollah chief Hassan Nasrallah, and both leaders shared words of warning. First, a bit of background. Hezbollah is a militant organization based in Lebanon and an active player in the region. Like Hamas, they're seen as an Iranian proxy. They're fostered and funded by Iran. Like Hamas, they also double up as a political party, and they're also a sworn enemy of Israel. But here's the difference. Hezbollah is a far more powerful player than Hamas, and its focus is not just on Israel. It's a much bigger player in West Asian politics, and it has far more experience of real battle. So it's understandable that Israelis are on their guard, but so far Hezbollah has been relatively quiet, almost too quiet, you could say, especially considering this statement from last Sunday.
We salute all our beloved Palestinian resistance factions in Palestine, no matter to whom they belong, and they are all united in the resistance. We tell those that the nation is with you. Our heart, minds, souls, our history and guns and rockets and all that we have is with you, because we are the resistance that was founded originally for you and for Palestine and Jerusalem.
He said Hezbollah's guns and rockets were with the Palestinians, not Hamas, the Palestinians. And this statement was a mix of posturing and a show of solidarity. But Hezbollah has not joined the war yet. There have been minor incidents of cross-border fire. Some militants from Lebanon have been killed. 2 were neutralized while trying to infiltrate Israel's northern border. 3 members of Hezbollah were killed due to Israeli shelling. Both these incidents took place on Monday. On Tuesday, their funerals took place, rallies and protests were held, again more posturing but no invasion. Instead, there's been a continuation of cross-border shelling, artillery and rocket fire, but no Israeli casualties yet. Hezbollah boasts of around 100,000 fighters. For context, the Hamas attack on Saturday was conducted by hundreds. The sheer number of fighters makes Hezbollah more dangerous, and Israel knows this. It has been flexing its military might as a warning. Since the Hamas war began, Israel has sent troops north as well. Thousands of reservists are at the border with Lebanon, and tanks have been lined up along the 81-kilometer boundary. Israel has also been issuing threats. It has said that it will bomb Lebanon back to the Stone Age if Hezbollah attacks. It has promised to use overwhelming force. So obviously, Hezbollah will be wary. And to add to all of this, the presence of the Americans can be daunting. You know, the U.S. has deployed its most advanced aircraft carrier in the region, the USS Gerald Ford. Reports say another carrier is on its way. American jets are at the ready in all U.S. bases in West Asia. All of this is meant to get Israel's enemies to back down. We mentioned this yesterday. And all these moves, Israeli and American, seem to have been working. But then today's meeting took place between Iran and Hezbollah. Hezbollah's leader, Hassan Nasrallah, said they discussed, and I'm quoting, everyone's responsibilities and the positions that need to be taken. Iran's foreign minister was asked about the possibility of a second war front. He said, and I quote, every possibility and decision by the other currents of the resistance is possible. And he added, the continuation of the war crimes against Palestine and Gaza will definitely be met with reactions. So the message is clear. Israel's enemies are uniting and anything can happen.